Good morning, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like
I got you.
felt like saying Robin Williams. Good morning, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
I meant to get ice water. My water's like almost out.
I got it.
I do. Well, it's like to here, but it's not very cold.
Oh, so you're.
So
Will it
I
last 30
totally.
minutes?
I don't know.
Will it?
I might have to sneak away.
How was your weekend? That blew me away, man.
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, well, Saturday I did go to for one of our sister stations. I went to
Oh, that's right. The
Tap
cigar.
That. Yeah, the Outer Banks Cigar OBX cigar. Good morning,
How's
Mike.
that work? How's that work?
So you walk into Tap That OBX.
All right, what is a Tap That OBX?
Tap That OBX is basically just a bar.
Okay.
They don't have. It's not a restaurant. It's a bar.
So like beer taps and.
Beer taps, and they've got wine, and they've got mixed drinks. You can do
Oh.
like tequilas and bourbons and that kind of
Okay.
stuff. Good morning, Mike.
And they're.
Yes, right, just south of Arts Place. But you walk in. It used to be the old Kitty Hawk Fire Department.
Oh. Okay.
I did not know that. Oh, sorry. No, we did. It was my fault.
We were on a wind delay.
No, I
Sorry,
had to
Baron.
I had a question from one of our coworkers that I had to answer before we went live. But no, I did that thing, but Tap That OBX is a really cool little place, and they have a little stage, and they have a guitar player come up, and
Okay, cool.
And they've got a pool table and foosball, and
so you're in there, but there's another business.
And then you walk to the back of it. Yeah, you walk through Tap That OBX.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up the little ramp into the pool area, and you see the humidor.
Cigar humidor.
It's the whole room is a humidor.
And this is what we were kind of talking about on this
Good morning,
show
Victoria.
On Friday, my buddy Miles came.
Right.
He has something to do.
He's part owner.
Part owner of the cigar lounge.
Yep. But you walk through, like literally they have all the cigars because it has to be a controlled environment. No, sort of. I'll explain this. I'll explain the sound picture or the sound in a minute.
Yeah, we do have a fix for you.
But you walk through where they have all the cigars. That's where you buy your cigars too. That's like the little retail part store of it. But you walk through that, and there's a little room that has like a ventilator thing that sucks all the smoke out, and you can sit there and
lounge around
and lounge in the cigar lounge, smoking your stogie, watching TV,
talking to other.
And you can go to Tap That OBX and grab your bourbon or whatever that goes with it. You know that. Because evidently bourbon and cigars go together.
So did you learn anything?
Sort of.
I would have learned something about cigars.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of different cigars.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
But yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty cool little place.
Yeah. And then there was probably the grocery store, and then Easter Sunday. Pretty much.
Yeah, we stopped for dinner after we left.
Okay.
Tap That OBX. Then we went home.
Practice makes perfect. Walking on the sound.
Oh,
Mike,
I don't know.
Mike.
I'm not sure what we're practicing.
I don't know either.
Unless he's got his mind back in the gutter again.
I have no idea.
With the cigars.
Right.
Yeah, I did. I'll have to go. I got to get your pictures because you sent me a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, it's sort of Monday morning memes and a couple of other fun things that we do. Had a lot of time. Yesterday was such a relaxing day, such a family day. We had a great day.
I didn't get my ham until 12 o'clock, 12:15 yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Ooh, that's cutting it kind of close.
Yeah, a little bit.
I would be a little nervous I wouldn't get one, especially if.
Well, it was completely if I can get a ham. That's what we're having for dinner. I planned it accordingly. Now, what is going?
Doing a Bill's chicken.
Yes, we could have done a Bill turkey.
That's right.
Thought about that.
No doubt, man. How about you guys? Victoria, Perrin, Mike, Ray, and Bonnie. How was your Easter? What'd you guys do? It's nothing like you got that right. Remember when what was this? Skipping Christmas or whatever. Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis.
I don't remember.
The daughter was.
Don't remember.
They were going to go on a cruise for Christmas.
Sure.
Yeah.
That
Remember
one.
the name of that movie?
That one.
Karen.
Yeah.
The
That
book was
one.
called Skipping Christmas. Christmas by John Grisham, but the movie was called something else. Christmas with the
Cranks.
Cranks.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay. But talking about last minute, they had to put together this engagement party and not go on the cruise. And she was in search of this canned ham, and there was only one left in the store. And she had to fight for this thing.
I think I
Got
remember
it out in the
that.
parking lot, and somebody ran over it with their car.
I remember that now.
Mm-hmm. All right, Ray and Bonnie, that's great. Beautiful Easter with family and grandkids. That's nice. You can't beat that.
I think I'm done. I think.
All right, so some more pictures.
Hold on, what's that? I don't know what this is.
We had ham, and we had potatoes and veggies and carrot cake. Oh. Mrs. Thomas makes great cakes. And we had her carrot cake, and it was so good.
Why is it not closing? Hold on here. We're having a major or minor malfunction on my end.
Pyros, hey, and watch the Masters. Now that's a good combination.
Masters. Loved the Masters. And
cool.
Part of me was excited because Koepka was there and he was doing really well, and Phil Mike Mickelson, not Nicholson, but Mickelson with an M. He was there and he did really well. Tiger left after he walked off because he was in too much pain to walk all day Sunday.
That was such a shame to see.
It was sad. But a lot of the people that left the PGA and went to the Live Tour, because they were past winners of the Masters or whatever, they were invited to come back. They can always come back. Once you've won the Masters once and you have a green jacket, like Phil has 3.
You can come back.
You can come back and play. It seems the Masters controls everything. Yeah. Yeah. Watch the Master.
Seems the Masters control everything.
Well, we just watched it because it was on, but towards the end it was really good. Because Phil Mickelson, like I said, he came back. Phil Connor, no, he came back and got. I think he was tied for second or third or something, but he was 8 under at that point. But when he first started the day, they went through rain and delays and suspended play for 2 hours.
Right.
It was just crazy. But he started, I want to say at +3 maybe, and came back and and yesterday he broke a record for himself. It was the best round he's ever played. He had, I think, 6 birdies or 7 birdies, and or maybe even 8 birdies. I don't remember, but
you watched the Masters.
I did, and the most he had was 4, in his career, in one day. All right,
I did not have control over television.
Oh, I didn't either.
I realize that right now because we watched the war movie, which is not something I want to watch on Easter Sunday, but I wasn't caring. My boys were there; they didn't have to work.
What did you watch?
Some kind of war movie. It was a World War II.
Okay.
German thing, which is good. I mean, when you're in the mood for that, but I wasn't. So I was doing other things and helping Mrs. Thomas in the kitchen. And, I don't know. Took a nap. Nothing like a Sunday afternoon nap, that's for sure. But I just totally missed the Masters altogether. All right, don't forget, we've got Bow Time coming up with Today in Music in about 10 minutes. We're talking about how to get better service in a restaurant. Might surprise you. And we'll have Monday Morning Memes coming up right after this.
Love Hangover.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5, The Shark, Diana Ross, and Glazed Ham Hangover. No doubt about that this morning. Maybe a few Cadbury egg hangovers.
Oh,
like that
Jelly Bellies. Yeah. I can't. This is the first year I don't think I've ever, I didn't get Mr. D a Cadbury egg.
You didn't?
I did not. He always likes Cadbury eggs, and I did not get him one.
Does he like the Easter basket with stuff?
No, just Cadbury egg. Just a couple Cadbury eggs to munch on.
Well, and you can find them today. You might want to realize here, right after the show,
half price.
before it's all gone.
Half price.
Oh my goodness. 8:13 Monday after Easter. It's a Bill and Cindy in the morning. Still hits all day. And the high surf advisory is still in effect till 2. Then it finally is going to calm all down just a little bit.
You think?
I hope.
I hope. Sunshine, breezy today, high 57. Clear tonight, 45 along the coast, 36 inland, mostly sunny tomorrow, 65 along the coast, and 70 inland.
At 45 and breezy in Collington, 39 in Plymouth, and 49 at 102.5 The Shark.
So they're saying that now, if you go to a restaurant, and I realize you're at the beach, so there's a good chance you might go to a restaurant in a pair of flip-flops, maybe a tank top.
That's right.
Well, a study found that dressing up might get you better service than showing up in flip-flops and a tank top.
Oh, okay. Like the better you look, the better they think that you're going to what?
Kinda, yeah. University of Missouri had 222 waiters and waitresses look at pictures of random people and guess whether each person would give a good tip or not. Well, it turned out that they were much more likely to assume they'd get a good tip from people in dress clothes
Okay.
as opposed to flip-flops and a tank top. So if you dress up, you might get treated a little bit better because they are thinking, if I treat them well, then they'll give me a nice tip.
And they dress kind of nice, and they probably have a little extra money.
Yeah. So it can even make
Okay.
a bigger difference for guys. Well-dressed men seem to be the best tippers.
Okay.
So a guy who's dresses casually was expected to, who was expected to leave the worst tip. So if you want to get good service and not be that, judging a book by its
Sure.
cover, you should dress up a little bit.
All right, so some nice shorts, some boat shoes, maybe some dockside.
Yeah, maybe a
type thing.
collared shirt,
Tommy Bahama label written
Yeah,
right
maybe
on it or
Tommy Bahama,
something.
something. Yeah,
Something like
exactly.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, maybe
kind
a
of
little
look the part.
bling, a little extra ring on your hand if you're a guy, maybe, or nice necklace or something, nice chain.
I'm thinking just dress nice.
Just dress
Forget
nice.
the jewelry.
Haired it up real cool.
Yeah, make sure you're not wearing a hat.
That's right.
Maybe shave a little, make sure you don't have the 5 o'clock shadow coming out already. Shave before you go. Because then, they won't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, Dave, this might work for you. Give it a shot, see what happens. Great service. And they'll go look at you when you walk out the door and go, what's this?
Thanks for the dollar.
Well, I had to buy this Tommy Bahama shirt.
It's easy to grin when your ship comes in and you got the stock market beat. But a man worthwhile is a man who can smile when his shorts are too tight in his seat. Sorry.
Right. I wasn't going to mention this morning, but Cindy was possessed on Friday
night. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, at 9 plus. Yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Tiger. I call it because like Winnie the Pooh, T-I-double-ger-er. So I always call Tiger, T-I single-ger-er. But yeah, he was he was ridiculous. And then the 3 trees that fell, yes, they were pine trees, and the wind was so bad that right there at the 17th green, 2 trees fell over on the course.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
At the Masters.
Yeah. 8 of them. I was right. He had 8 of them. Okay.
Cool.
All right. 8. Phil had 8 birdies in one game. Right. One round. Very impressive. Yeah, he was like +2 and then he left he was just doing horribly. So bad. Yeah, I was glad there was no injuries either, but I did see some crushed chairs. I guess people left their chairs there, so when they came back from the delay, they'd still be waiting there. Well, these chairs, but they got right out in their chainsaws and.
Gary had an epic game of golf over the weekend too. Check that out. That's pretty cool. Highlight his comment.
Ah, very nice.
Throw it up there.
Got it.
Way to go, Gary.
Nice.
What do you get for that? It's the green jacket, the
Masters
carpet jacket, like the golf turf jacket for that one.
The windmill blade got in his way. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Well, I did find this out.
Yeah.
I want to say it was Jack. I think, or was it Arnold? I don't remember which. I think it was Jack. He's got 6, but he did not get his actual jacket until like the actual jacket, because they have to measure and make sure it's the right size. They put one on you,
right?
But just to show that you've got it. But then they get your exact measurements and all that kind of stuff, and then you get. Well, he's got 6 jackets, but he doesn't have any of them. He finally got his jacket like last year, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It had to be Jack, because I think Arnold's dead. So, but anyway, All right. So now we go.
We got Today in Music coming up in a few, bow time after that, but I think we'll have some pictures here from the weekend.
We do.
A couple of memes for Monday morning, and maybe some other fun. I can't remember everything. All right, yes, I hate when I mean to buy seedless grapes, but instead I accidentally get those Oreos.
Yep. I like this one too.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but your glasses are probably on your head. It's still not Friday yet, and your coffee's still sitting on the counter. You left it there while you were looking for your glasses. Is that the truth?
This one's cute.
I love this one. We posted this on Facebook last night.
Very
you
cute.
You can do it. It's Monday. That's a heck of a curve to have to climb up.
And then you sent me this, and I was like, "What is it?" But they were those like
these were toys. They were like cheapo toys. I think they're like laying inside of a frisbee, turned upside down.
Maybe.
But the wiry bunnies
that you could like
mold
and put put them in however you wanted.
I forgot about those, but those were quite a cheap toy to be had around Easter back in the day. At the grocery store, my daughter yelled at me, "Look, Dad, I have a twin." And there we understood that the world would be better if we saw it as a child secret. Isn't that the truth? That's
very sweet.
I love that. I just love it.
And then Michael, you asked about oh wait, no, hold on, there's one more.
Now this jumped on the internet like a wildfire yesterday.
It hopped right on there.
And it hopped totally away from who created it. We shared a couple of the pictures on the Shark Facebook page and said Happy Easter from the Nor'easter Bunny. And I didn't know who to credit it for. It was just everywhere I saw it, it was somebody else just had right-clicked and shared it,
Right.
And I was like, well, and it said Outer Banks there, but I didn't recognize it. So we shared it, and we were unable to give credit at first until one of our listeners, Cambry, said that she thought it was Alex Lex. That's right, parent. Absolutely.
Yeah, like a Gumby.
And he had changed the name of his Facebook from OBX Photos to Outer Banks. So Alex gets the nod. Right. It's not a photo, it's AI. Okay, he created it. Artificial intelligence for photography. It's not a picture he took, but he created it.
Yeah, if I saw a rabbit walking that big holding an umbrella.
It was share-worthy and timely, and I thought it was cool.
All right, so I was excited about that. I was excited about this. You can sort of see. My little buddy's back.
It's time for hummingbirds, folks.
It is time for hummingbirds.
They are here, which is hard to believe.
Very hard to believe.
It really is.
And you sent me a map, did I not?
Yeah, it was not long after you sent me the picture of your feeders, and I saw a hummingbird map. And I think they're as far north as like Delaware or someplace at this point. Here. So they're moving up the coast.
Where'd it go? Did I not? I didn't download it. I thought I did.
Well, it had a bunch of little birds on the map.
I couldn't see what they were.
They're all the way from Florida all I think to about Delaware. Right now, I think that's about right. So they're moving up the East Coast.
Hold on. It's going to take a second.
All right.
Whoop, there it is. Hold on. All right.
Hey, Bethy B. Missed you in there. I see you were here. How's that road from Collington this morning? Hope it's okay.
All right. This is the hummingbird map.
There you go. Yeah,
that's a lot of hummingbirds.
Delaware. Just barely Maryland, Delaware line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even into Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
All right, and then there was one more little thing that I did, which was kind of cool.
Okay.
Is it this one? Hold on. It might not actually go through as a video, though. I don't know. Hold on. I'm not sure. Oh, it did. Here we go. Ready? Show. That was slow-mo.
That was cool. Did you see the hummingbird?
That was slow-mo. That was slow-mo.
Pretty neat.
And then Mike asked about, did anybody walk in the sound? Or maybe Perrin. I don't remember who. I think it was Mike.
Somebody did.
And I said, we'll talk about that in a second. So Where'd it go? Hold on, I'm losing. So this was a picture I ended up taking yesterday evening. And there's usually water all over that.
Yes.
And there's nothing.
Now that dock to the side over there, is that a floating dock?
No, that's a jetty. Right. That's actually a jetty.
Okay.
That's actually being shown. But can I go to this one? Hold on. Oh, you can't see it. See, that's the jetty.
Yeah.
But you can't, like, literally, that's always underwater.
Wow.
Like, almost always underwater. Crazy.
That's crazy.
So, but yeah. Yep.
We know the water comes back.
Yeah, I know.
Sometimes it comes back quickly.
I know. Let's
hope it's slow.
But I was thinking about this. I haven't looked. I haven't really perused Facebook. Hold on. Joe Walsh and Ringo Starr are brother-in-laws. Their wives or sisters. I didn't know that.
Joe Walsh.
Ringo Starr, their wives or sisters.
As many wives as they had.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but their wives now are sisters, evidently.
Oh, really? Okay,
I guess that's what
cool.
that's according to Victoria.
Thanks for interesting dinner.
Cindy in disguise, Alex. Oh yeah, that was me walking. No, if I saw that bunny rabbit walking down this, not get. Are we going in about 56? We are.
Yeah, we are. Today in music coming up. Thank you, Cindy.
What happened? But yeah, I was thinking about this. I guarantee up in Currituck, the water is probably not there. Last time it did that, and the water pushed to the south, the horses got out of their area because they could just walk in the sound.
That's right. That's true.
And they were
I didn't think about that.
They were by Whale's Head, or Whalehead Club. All right.
Your station for the killer hits 102.5, The Shark. John Cougar Mellencamp, ROC King of the USA. Good morning to you. It's 8:25. Bill and Cindy with you in the morning. And killer hits all day.
High surf advisory in effect till 2 o'clock this afternoon. Sunshine, breezy, 57 today. Clear tonight, 45 along the coast, 36 inland. And then mostly sunny tomorrow, 65 along the coast, closer to 70 inland.
Right now, 44 in Elizabeth City, 51 in Hatteras, and 48 at 102.5 The Shark.
What do you say we do this day in music? It's brought to you by Tap That OBX. They're open until 9 p.m. with your favorite beers, bourbons, tequilas, free pool, foosball, shuffleboard. As well, come on in and hang out and relax with friends in their new laid-back space in Kitty Hawk.
All right.
Tap That OBX.
Tap That OBX. 2001, Bruce Springsteen won a court battle to keep the rights to his early songs. Ronald Leonard of Masquerade Music, who had released the album before the fame, was found to be breach of copyright. It means he didn't have the rights to do what he did. Springsteen was awarded more than $2 million in damages.
Wow.
In 2000, Sony Music Entertainment, they announced plans to make its first commercial digital downloads available to U.S. customers. Sony said it would offer about 50 hit songs from Lauryn Hill, Pearl Jam, Michael Jackson, Mary Chapin Carpenter, and others.
50 whole songs, huh?
Wow.
It's come a long way.
That's more than a K-Tail album.
1976, Peter Frampton went to #1 on the album chart with Frampton Comes Alive. It was the biggest selling live album in rock history.
Oh my God.
In 1970, a press release by Paul McCartney announcing his first solo album was interpreted by the press as a declaration that he was quitting the Beatles. McCarthy started the legal proceedings to do so on December 31st, 1970.
Wow. And music birthdays for you today, Mr. Brian Setzer.
Oh, the Stray Cats.
He's a Stray Cat.
And then
singer.
Then the Brian Setzer Orchestra.
64 years old today, and that is today in music.
What do you say we do a winner two-piece chicken dinner from Bojangles because it's bow time. Your keyword today, if you want to qualify to win that, is going to be the word digital, because Sony, a music entertainment on this day in 2000, decided they would offer 50 songs or so for digital downloads. So text digital DIGITAL to 252-441-1025.
All right, news and weather together coming up within 10 minutes, and more killer hits. Temptations coming up.
Barbara Bach and Marjorie Bach Walsh, his current wife. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. I never knew that. I did not know that, but now I do.
Barbara Bach and Marjorie Bach Walsh. Okay.
I did not know that, but now I do, and knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. All right, so let me think what else happened. anything else happened this weekend besides I watched just literally the Masters was on the whole time.
Man.
And I'm even in a NASCAR league. I didn't even check how I did in NASCAR.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Let me
Money
see.
involved?
Let me see. There could be at the end if I win it all,
Ooh.
which as of right now, I was in first place, but I'm not anymore.
All
Oh
right.
no, I'm in fourth. Whoa, I was in first place. Now I'm
Karen,
in
I
fourth
hope
place.
everything goes okay with your husband.
Oh.
She just gave us an excuse because she can't be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
that's a good excuse.
We'll say a little prayer for you.
Yeah.
For him.
Definitely.
And you have an appointment at 8 o'clock, same building. All right. We will definitely. Oh yeah, just for everyone who wants to know, Stephanie. Oh wow, Stephanie. She's hiked
Okay.
over 100 miles.
This is the lady that was in here about 2 weeks ago talking about hiking the entire Appalachian Trail.
All 2,200 miles of it.
Yeah, so she's started already, and she's done over 100 miles of it. So she's doing good. And we told you we'd keep you up to date. We might be able to get a couple of pictures of her.
Yeah, we could do that.
From some different places.
I'll work on that for tomorrow because I have her
keep you up to date. So I think it's fantastic.
And she's raising money for the cancer center.
That's right, here at the hospital in the Outer Banks.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Over 100 miles. Wow.
100 miles.
That's crazy because she started when did she start?
About a week ago, I guess, something like that.
I think she started last Monday, maybe. Yeah. That's wow.
Pretty good.
That's crazy.
I've seen a few pictures, and every time I see a picture of her, she's taking her shoes off, and you're like up in the air on a tree. So maybe she's just getting used to it. But I was like, man, whew.
2 Thursdays ago.
Oh, really? Has it been that long?
So it's been a week and a half.
Wow. Okay. Well, time flies. Man.
Yes, it does.
All right, guys. As always, thanks for sharing. I'm glad you guys had a great Easter. Gary, go back to that putt-putt. You can do it, man. Just go back and do it again. You'll do better. And let's see who else. So yeah, Parent. Hope everything goes well with you guys. And just have a great Monday. Just enjoy it. The sun's going to be shining. So we'll
yes. And have a fantastic day. Tomorrow's be a little warmer. We're going to get back to it, I promise.
We'll be to 70 before you know it. Might not with it.
I hope we do. All right. Bye, everybody.
Credits rolling.
We will see you same time, same place.
Tomorrow.
Right here.
Right out in the bushy.
On a Tuesday, which means we survived Monday.